Meet Jaden and George Whitmore, brothers bound by blood, ambition, and a life of wealth and influence. The Whitmores was a name that carried weight in New York City, a family of power, fortune, and connections. Jaden, the elder, carried himself with calm precision, a strategist in every sense, always measuring his moves carefully. George, on the other hand, was bold, magnetic, and unpredictable, a force of energy that could light up any room. Together, they had built empires, closed multi-million-dollar deals, and maintained an image of perfect unit. It was a Friday night when both brothers found themselves at Pulse, the city's most exclusive nightclub. The music thumped through the space, the lights danced across the crowd, and for a moment, it was just another night. That was until they saw her, Tiana Lawson. Tiana was captivating. Every eye in the room seemed to follow her as she walked in. Her presence was magnetic, her confidence effortless. She moved through the crowd as though she owned it, dressed in a striking red dress that left everyone imagining what they couldn't see. Both brothers froze, staring. It wasn't just beauty. There was something about her presence, a force that pulled you in. George, always bold, never shy, was the first to act. He walked over, danced with her, cracked jokes, and somehow, by the end of the night, left with her number. Jaden observed quietly, intrigued by her charm, feeling something stirring in him that he hadn't felt for a long time. The next morning, during breakfast, Jaden casually mentioned her, his voice calm but certain. "That girl from last night, the one in red. I like her energy, her presence. She's just beautiful. I think I like her," he said. George smirked. "You too late, bro. I already got her number." A silence fell over the table, tense and electric. "All right then, let's see who she will fall," Jaden said, leaning back with a faint smile. "Deal," George replied, nodding. "But she must never know we're brothers. Let's make it fun. $1 million if she picks you," Jaden smirked. George met his brother's gaze, smirking. "Fine, and the same goes if she picks you." Even though it sounded playful, the challenge carried a serious edge. Neither brother intended to lose. They made a bet. It started playful. Whoever she chose, the other would pay $1 million. But beneath the joke, pride and ego ran deep. What began as a bet became a full-blown competition. After breakfast, Jaden couldn't stop thinking about Tiana. The bet with George had become serious, and now his brother had the advantage. He already had her number. Jaden wasn't about to lose. He decided to do some research first. He checked social media, asked a few people discreetly, and learned about the places she liked to go and the events she often attended. With this information, he planned how to meet her without it seeming forced or obvious. A couple of days later, Jaden saw her at a cafe she often visited. He introduced himself, started a casual conversation, and by the end of it, he had her number too. With both brothers now holding her contact information, the competition had officially escalated. What had started as a playful bet had become serious, and neither was willing to back down. Gradually, both brothers began spending time with Tiana, but always at different times, never overlapping, each trying to win her heart. George, confident and charming, went all out for Tiana. He sent her flowers every morning, always with a thoughtful note tucked inside, something simple yet personal. He took her out to dinner at the city's finest restaurants, sometimes reserving entire sections just for the two of them. Jaden, strategic and thoughtful, had a different approach. He wasn't trying to impress her with wealth, he wanted to connect with her heart. He paid attention to every detail, every story she shared. When she mentioned her love for art, he took her to a quiet gallery on a weekday, just so she could enjoy it without the crowd. When she talked about her dream car, he made it a reality. He took her shopping, letting her pick whatever she wanted. He cooked for her, sometimes inviting her over for a quiet dinner filled with laughter and soft music. Every time they were together, it felt genuine, calm, warm, and sincere. Tiana was enjoying every bit of the attention from both brothers. Each day felt like a new adventure, luxury dinners, thoughtful surprises, and endless affection. George's grand gestures made her feel like the center of the world, while Jaden's quiet care and deep conversations touched something softer in her. She loved the thrill, the chase, the constant stream of attention. To her, it was exciting. Two powerful men, competing just to make her smile. Slowly, the playful bet transformed into something real. Both brothers found themselves falling deeply in love with her. One day, after wrapping up a long business meeting, Jaden and George stayed behind in the office. The room was quiet. Jaden turned to his brother, voice low but serious. "George, I need to tell you something." I've fallen for her. I really love her. Please, I want her. I want you to step back for me. I'll give you the $1 million. Just leave her for me," he said, leaning forward. George's eyes narrowed, and he shook his head. "No, Jaden, I can't. I love her too. I've fallen for her just like you. I can't walk away, even for $1 million. Jaden ran a hand through his hair, frustration and concern clear on his face. "This isn't a game anymore. We're brothers, and I don't want us to ruin what we have over her." George's jaw tightened, his gaze unwavering. "I know, but I can't stop myself. I love her. If you want her, you'll have to fight for her, like I will." From that moment, the rivalry was no longer a playful bet. It had become real, personal, and very serious. As weeks passed, the rivalry between Jaden and George grew sharper. What began as playful competition now consumed them. Every date, every message, every gift was measured against what the other had done. If George took Tiana to a lavish dinner, Jaden would plan an intimate evening that touched her heart. If Jaden surprised her with something thoughtful, George would make sure to do something even bigger. The brothers' once unbreakable bond began to crack. They argued more, tension followed them everywhere, and even small disagreements at work turned into fights. One evening, after another argument about who should spend time with Tiana, Jaden said sharply, "You can't keep trying to outdo me every time. We're brothers, not enemies." George shook his head, voice firm. "I love her. If you want her, you'll have to fight for her, like I am." Even their parents noticed the change. Jaden and George had always been close, in business, in family, in everything. Now, they seemed distant, tense, and unsure of each other. Meanwhile, Tiana enjoyed every bit of attention. She loved the way both brothers competed for her, how they cared and fought for her. She never showed that she knew exactly what was happening, but she watched quietly, enjoying every moment. As time went on, the quiet competition between the brothers began to take shape. Both had fallen deeply for Tiana, and neither was willing to back down. They decided it was time to make their intentions known, each determined to win her heart, no matter what it took. George decided to make the first move. He invited Tiana to a romantic dinner at one of the city's finest restaurants, a quiet place with soft lighting and a view of the skyline. The evening was filled with laughter, conversation, and moments that felt personal, each one drawing them closer. As dessert was served, George reached across the table, his eyes fixed on hers. "Tiana, I need to be honest," he said. "I really love you. I don't want to be just friends anymore. Will you be my girlfriend?" Tiana looked down for a moment, then back at him, her smile soft but uncertain. "George, you're amazing, and I really enjoy spending time with you," she said, her voice gentle. "But I need some time to think. This is a big step, and I want to be sure about my feelings before I say yes. Please don't take it the wrong way." George nodded, hiding his disappointment behind a calm smile. Deep down, he hoped her honesty meant she was considering him, and that eventually she would choose him. The next day, Jaden took a different approach. He planned a weekend getaway to Dubai, focusing on quiet, personal moments rather than flashy displays. They enjoyed each other's company, beachside dinners, and a lot of exciting adventures. On the final night of their vacation, after a long day of fun and exploring, Jaden confessed his feelings. He told Tiana he really loved her and wanted to be more than friends, asking her to be his girlfriend. Again, she hesitated, smiling but explaining that she needed time to understand her own feelings. Jaden accepted her answer patiently, believing that his honesty and care might one day make her choose him. Watch out for part 2, and make sure to subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment.